Guys, it's Hyena Armory here, and today we're going to be talking about a pistol that was in one of my most recent videos. This is the P-83. It is a Polish handgun developed in 1978 and adopted in 1983. It was made in the Circle 11 plant, and the production year was 1991 for this particular handgun. Now, this handgun is based off of the Makarov handgun. It does have a much better disassembly method. On the Makarov, you would pull down on the trigger guard, move it either to the left or the right. This has an actual block. Pull down on the block, make sure the gun is off safe in order for you to pull back the slide. You just pull back the slide, lift slightly up, of course, and push forward, spring, and of course it has a fixed barrel, very similar to the Makarovs and the Walther PPs. To reassemble is identical, just in reverse. It does have a decocker. It does have a decocker feature on the safety, or when you put the gun on safe, it automatically decocks the hammer. And of course, how it does that is you look at the firing pin, and if I hold the hammer back while you decock it or put it on safe, you can actually see that the firing pin moves down, and there is a hole cut out in the hammer, which lines up perfectly with that little firing pin with the hole. Now, this gun does use 8-round magazines. Like this, very similar to the Makarov, but they're not interchangeable. It does have a European heel release. And one of the cool things is that it does bounce the magazine right out, even with the gun upside down and the mag into the air. It does launch the mag out, which makes mag changes a little bit faster with this gun. Now, the cartridge it uses is the 9mm Makarov. Of course, it is during the time of the Soviet Union. This was a very common cartridge. And compare that to what NATO is using and was using at that time period. The 9mm Luger cartridge, or Parabellum. As you can see, if I put these in my hand, you guys can get a better look. The 9mm Luger is a bigger, longer cartridge. The actual measurements of 9mm Makarov is 9x18, while the 9mm is 9x19. 9mm Makarov has the very same ballistics as 380 ACP. Now, a little bit more info on the pistol. Like I said, it was adopted in 1983. It was used by Polish armed forces as well as the Polish police, still currently being used by the Polish police in some departments. It has been in a few wars. It was in the Yugoslav wars as well as the Iraq war. Total weight is 26 ounces, or for the rest of the world that isn't the United States, 730 grams. Overall length of the handgun is 6.7 inches. And for the rest of the world, that is 165 millimeters. We also have a barrel length of 3.5 inches, 90 millimeters. Width of the handgun is 1.2 inches, 30 millimeters for the rest of the world, height 4.9 inches, or 125 millimeters. This is a very nice little handgun. This is my Block handgun. I'm looking for a Makarov, so I can do a comparison of these two. I would actually love to get my hands not just on a Makarov, but also one of the CZ82s or 83s, because those have a normal push button mag release, as well as it holds a 12 rounds in a 9mm Makarov, so it is a double stack. I would love to get my hands on both those handguns and do a comparison. But yeah, this is just an overall table review of the 9mm Makarov P-83. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. This has been Hyena Armory, signing out.